sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckley.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think...
Juan Neves!
Signori, formi la parete di man.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Juan Neves does really well to win the ball there. And it's Doué. Hops for safety. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think we'll see a lot of this guy, Eze. If he plays on the left, he loves to cut in on his stronger foot. But unlike a lot of wingers, he's happy to drop that bit deeper and dictate the play from central midfield too. I think it makes him a much better all-round player.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Trossard. Incapuyi. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's crossed into the middle. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Now he's got space here. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Trossard. Subimendi. Threads one in.
Yes!
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Clipped into space. Now it's Ramos. Saliba wins the duel this time. Trossard. Now Subimendi. Gyökeres. Now Trossard. And here's Eze. Can he finish?
Oh, goal!
Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Miravataggi Arsenali me Berigi Eze.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 35 minutes is number 10, Eze.
Super acción, super gol. Schwarz, Kasper Ruud.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Gyökeres. Saka. Oh, it's played into the area. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's the chance to counter. Kvaratskhelia getting forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Kvaratskhelia! They've got to be quick to recover this. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's the play! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Has been indicated.
Eze. Rice. Eze. Saka finding himself in space. And that is headed for the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things
Just a quick
lacking.
announcement. We would like to inform
Arsenal
you that
leading
CCTV
by
is
one
now in
at the break.
operation for your safety.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Arsenal with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. The second half is up and running. Arsenal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Flings it across. And he's taking no chances there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Picked up, brilliant, great shot! And that's a tidy finish. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Podstykamy aici un bet sfidë 1-1.
Paris Saint-Germain restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Played out towards the right wing. Can he get it through? Doué receives it in a good position here.
Oh, shot!
This ended up in no man's land.
Gabim.
It's Neves. And here's Ramos. Shot a goal!
Mos!
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Po qatë turpi, qishtë e gabim shumë e pasën në kërë shumë, vetë nga vetë topin.
They have their reward.
Qa ishte kjo, më dha, ty me një paris.
Perfect placement in the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Demit. Kush? Ajo është tuar, ashtu ka qenë, ashtu ka mbetë.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 10.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
What are you doing?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Number 29.
Marcola was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Martinelli, delivered low. In comes the corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Stood up well to... He's had a shot!
Yes!
And a truly agonising miss.
Zubamendi really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Pse? Sweet!
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Barcola. Chance here to counter. White does well to get it back.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive...
Chance! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced
No, ni
he put his side
Madueke.
level.
Svär Asti! Svär Asti! Tjej!
It's a good ball out wide.
Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's
Added
Ødegaard.
minutes has been indicated.
João Neves, who does have an assist to his name. Time added on 4 minutes. There's the shot! Martinelli out of this world! That is a gem! An absolute gem! We thought they were done, but never say never!
Scorer for Arsenal. Number 11.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Mås! You shut up. Yo! What the dear Sharat som har blivit chambon and I appreciate video the bid.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Slippery.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
And we come to you now with a quick
So a
request
battle
for
of
support
endeavour,
for our
enterprise,
charity fund,
and now
Shares in Football.
endurance.
Substitution.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Arsenal displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Saliba with the clearance. Gonzalo Ramos. Saliba cuts out the pass. Calafiori. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, super ball! Vitinha. Barcola. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's well spotted. Madueke carries the ball down the right. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Ramos. Now who's going to be first to this? That's played in low. And that is well cleared. So just 15 minutes still to come.
Found himself a little lost today.
So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end?
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 9.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find the winner?
57.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Looking for the run. Now it's Barcola. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's headed upfield. That has been cut short. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. White.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Tries to pass it through. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators. And he has done his bit.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Havertz is the next to run the gauntlet. And he makes it one each. So both teams on the board. So on to the second man. Wonderful poise and placement.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Madueke, second in line for them. Straight down the middle, and he's pumped.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Fabian Ruiz is the third man to step forward. Never in doubt.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Up steps the man with the armband.
Oh, som vill deklarera, ska vi något in.
That was an aggressive success.
We're tied at 3 each. So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Utterly decisive, right down the middle.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Pings it into the bottom corner.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Vitinha is the fifth volunteer. Made it look easy.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Arsenal have to score.
They're pressing.
Now there's a penalty. And the drama continues. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men.
Rita.
No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off. This to win it. No pressure, of course.
And that is the end of that.
Oh, just allow me to get my breath back a little here, Peter. What an ending. Fantastic.
So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails were worth it in the end. So Jim, quite a game, decided in the end, in the only way it could have been.
Arsenal definitely had to take the scenic route, but I don't think they'll be complaining too much. Their sense of purpose and overall approach to the game just gave them a slight edge that enabled them to pull through.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.